Hi, I'm Phyllis, southernfrugal.com. Well, we're going to have a completely vegan meal today, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So I wanted to first show about the lentils because I had someone that requested to know how I cooked the lentils, and we did emails back and forth several times, so I wanted to really just do a demonstration of that. All right, now she had, or he, I'm not sure which it was, red lentils. These are just the regular brown lentils. So what I do is just dump them out on a piece of wax paper, and I'm just cooking 3/4 of a cup. I bought them in a 2-pound bag. And what you want to do is spread them out and pick out any lentil that looks different than the others. And also you want to make sure there are no rocks in there, because every once in a while there will be a rock in there. So, see if I see any that look, there's one that looks a lot more brown than the rest of them. There's one that's broken. There's one that's all shriveled up. Another one that's all shriveled up. Now, most people don't even bother picking out lentils. They just look for rocks or anything that's not a lentil in there. But I do like to pick the ones out that are shriveled up. I don't know why, I just do. Anyway, and those that have been broken in half, I just take those out. Just because. And I might miss some of them, but one thing's for sure, I'm not going to get any rocks in there. There's another split one. And really, I think that the red lentils and these little brown or tan lentils pretty much all cook the same. And if the lentils are fairly fresh, of course, they're going to cook in about 20 minutes. There's another one. You'll see, whoops, I dropped it. I don't know where it went. There it is. Got one on the end of my finger. It's all shriveled up. All right, so that's enough picking over them. And so the next thing I'm going to do is just put my wax paper up, dump them into a little strainer. I'm going to rinse them in the sink. Hold on. And I don't really rinse them, but just a little bit. All right, so now I'm going to put them in the pot. Spread them out sort of evenly on the bottom of the pan. And one of the things I told this person that had written me about the lentils is I cook them exactly the same way I cook rice. I want the water about 1 inch over the beans or the lentils. Alright, so you want to shake the pot. You'll see where the lentils are. So I'm going to put my finger in there, and using the middle finger, that first joint on almost everybody is exactly 1 inch. So what I do is just put my fingernail right on that spot, put my finger in there, and I touch the top of the lentils, and it should come right to the right to that first joint of my finger. That's the way I do it. I also do rice exactly the same way. Now we're cooking jasmine rice, so we're going to go ahead and get that going. And we are having, I'm so happy and delighted to say, we are having some asparagus, a red bell pepper, 2 zucchini, a yellow squash, and what little bit of fresh broccoli I had left. And we're going to steam those this time for exactly 5 minutes. And I'm going to steam the asparagus the same way, but in a different pot, because Mr. Bucky wants those separate from the other vegetables. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to get this going. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my lentils and my rice. Both of them should take about 20 minutes to cook, and we'll be back. Okay, my rice and lentils are done. Show you what the lentils look like. They're all done. The rice is done, of course. So we're ready to steam the vegetables. So I'm going to steam them today just 5 minutes, but the carrots, and the red bell pepper are going in first. Yeah, we had these the other day with the meal, and we both just ate every smidgen, and so today I'm fixing a little more. So this meal is really going to be vegan rather than just vegetarian. So we're having nothing but no animal product whatsoever. I'm going to put that on and let it steam for a little while. Now I'm going to post the video. Wait a minute, back up. I don't have my light on, hold on. Okay, that's a little better. All right, so I did post a video the other day of these vegetables. But anyway, today I hope y'all will watch the video I'm going to post when I was talking with Willie in the parking lot of Walmart. He's a Seventh-day Adventist, and they have a great diet. They really do. So anyway, all right, so it's been not quite a minute. We'll just give it a minute. There's a lot of steam in here. But I really like the way that they eat their food, and also talking about not drinking any beverage with the meal, but drinking water afterwards. And I do remember that from the lady and her 2 daughters that were in the prayer group back, it was in the 70s. So anyway, all right, it's definitely been a minute now. So I'm going to put the broccoli in now. And I've got 1 yellow squash and 2 zucchini that I'm putting in. I don't want to cook them too long. Kind of spread them out a little bit in there. Yeah, and then we're going to season them. All right, so we're going to give it exactly 5 minutes. Yeah, and so I'm going to go ahead and get the tea ready, and since the 5 minutes is up, we'll be back. All right, so I went ahead and fixed our tea, and we're going to try not to drink any until after the meal. I don't know if I can do that or not, but we're going to give it a try. All right, so we've got about, I don't know, another minute or so to go. Yeah, I thought it was very interesting that I met Willie in the parking lot. He was handing out those little tracts, and so I wanted to know, what religion or denomination he was. And when he said Seventh-day Adventist, I thought, wow, I need to interview him. So anyway, I thought it went really, really well. Anyway, and he let's see, he said he was 75 years old. And by the way, the temperature in that parking lot, because we have a little outside temperature thing on the car, and the temperature was 96 degrees, and he was out there in that parking lot. And of course, today it's supposed to get 100 or maybe a little above. In fact, I got so hot when I came home I had to change my t-shirt. It was way too hot. Anyway, all right, it's almost, 5 minutes is almost up. I'll go ahead and cut my burner off. Yeah. Anyway, I thought it was all very interesting. Yeah, I'm going to spend a little time maybe this afternoon and look up some of the diets that they use in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I think it will be very interesting. All right, let's see. Still got about 15 seconds to go. Yeah. All right, that's it. My little bell didn't ring, but anyway, we're going to drain the bottom of the pot because I had about a cup of water in there, and then dump the vegetables back in and season them. So we'll be right back. All right, I got the vegetables out of the little steamer. I'm going to put some garlic powder in, just a little bit, a little more than I put in the other day. A little bit of onion powder, and just a touch of chili powder. and some light tasting olive oil. Put about 3 teaspoons this time. And I'm just going to gently mix those up. Get them all covered. And I guess we need a little bit of just regular sea salt. Alright, we're ready to go ahead and get this dished up on the plates. We'll be right back and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, we are ready to eat, and it makes me feel healthy just to look at this meal. Here are the lentils, and they're on top of the rice, and I did put salt and a little bit of the light tasting olive oil in the lentils. The rice, I put a little bit of salt on those, and there are all the vegetables, and they are cooked perfect. I can tell you, I already tasted one of the zucchini. It was absolutely delicious. And we went ahead and got the iced tea, but we're going to try to not drink any until after the meal. All right, y'all, we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Okay, I forgot to put the asparagus on the plate. Now, I cooked those earlier while the rice and lentils were cooking, and then cooked them, I don't know how long, a minute or so, and then put them in ice water, and so they're real crunchy. And I do have a video on that a month or so ago, I guess. Anyway, I got the asparagus at Aldi's today, and you really have to go on Monday, because if you go on Tuesday, they're all sold out. So I guess it's still asparagus season, probably up north. Anyway, that's it. We will see y'all next time.